Good evening, welcome back for those coming back, and all on replays. Hey, we hope you stay. Tonight, we're on just a random run on Final Fantasy. Yay! What's it mean? We're just going to do jump, bang, hop, and do some random bits and pieces, see if we can't get some goodies on the way. Get into it? Oh, you know I want to. Not going to hang out here for too long. I just had to wait for a notification on my whole thing to pop up. What? You mean? Well, see, I don't use a Steam Deck to basically do my switchovers, and I could use just the front on my actual Streamlabs OBS piece here to do the thing. Yep, I like it just because it spells slob. I resonate with that. But beside that fact, or a few others, we were let's hit frontline first. Why? Because we can. But I have it done through my phone. There's an app I have on my phone that controls my computer through a program that runs on my computer and my phone at the same time. Hooray! Works awesome. A lot of self-kitting yourself. You have to make sure everything works on your own, and I like that better than just basically some pre-made, preset, preloaded thing that I have to rely on somebody else to configure. I'd rather basically smack my own head against the wall for a few days to figure it out than let someone else do that for me. So, people being stylish? Very much so. Yay! Wow, Rose from Ul'dah. Cat sitting on a box. No difference there in the world. Just a general line of everyone being glamorous. I must admit, that has been one of the greatest single things I've ever seen video games get into. I remember there was very few games that did it initially. Oh, hey, it's you two. Oh, you're not playing? Did something happen? Like they've revved up ready to play, and then they're not. Twins are getting ready to do something. They must be having a problem with the interlink or something. And that's a shame. Oh, I keep that on the off key, just in case someone's playing something specifically DMsical. Right? Where the DM guys are like, hey, you can't do that. See if there's any tasties here. I noted this the other thing, but I forgot where it was. And nope, it's just... all just this. So like pop the champagne or other such things. So if you need more of those sparkler bits because you want to do that sort of thing, hey, time to basically buy 100 or 200 packs, right? I'd rather yourself do it. Not really. Oh, there we go. It's not actually coming off that ship. It's just from behind that ship, though. From this angle. Oh, no! We have, what, 7 people not realizing where the button is? Come on! You're gonna be late. We have to wait a whole another 10 seconds. How terrible will that be? Oh, nope, there they go. Last 5 must have been a squad or something. That's good. Or terrible. My personal favorite? It is. Where are we playing from? Yellow side. A yellow team, but from this side. You like playing this side? Well, This side gets a little tricky because technically this and this are sort of cutoff points to fight over. Like this, technically there's a 1, 2, and 3 ways to come at it. This is sort of like you're holding here, either via this and this, and there's only one way to come into it. This is the same, but you can get blindsided. It's a little harder to be blindsided, so if you can secure, you got a team that will basically push and secure it, it's pretty good. It basically secures this one for your side more often than not. It's because you have 2 friendly sort of zones to come through, directly through or off the mid. Everyone races for the middle because it's usually where the big one drops. Okay. Good play. Oh, that's rude. I can't even use this button because I've been stunned so badly. That's how that goes. It's like, you can't do this. Well, isn't that what that whole thing's for, people? Come on. Ugh. Need to fight over it. It's already gone. But still. See, that one's been flipped. Ow. What nonsense? 1, 2, 3 dragon pops on us? Go away. Hopefully blue swipes that other one. I do hope blue swipes behind them, just to prove a point to them. Okay, so in other words, you fought us off and basically what? Let blue capture it? Well done, red. Takes people. Work with me here. Ugh. You can't let blue keep scuffing out the big ones like that on the red for that one. Hey, yeah, blue pinch, blue pinch. Guess we're gonna have to push this one out. Oh no, they got that already. No good being that way then. It's not gonna hurt loudly. It's too far deep into their turf, but that isn't. Blue's trying to pinch again. I don't blame them for what they're doing. Do, 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 do. Very good. I got 2 kills, 2 deaths, 15 assists. Still not doing... well, I expect that to be about this. Damage dealt. You're not in the lowest pile. Where do I sit in the general run here? Well, not the lowest, definitely not the highest. This dancer was doing a job. He helped. 38 assists, 10 kills. I was like, work with me. Work with me. I was afraid losing those couple of early points were going to hurt, but worked out somewhere in the end. Can thank that one. Absolutely, but I need a new carbuncle. Oh, good. Where to? Ooh, alliance rates pay well. Let's do that. Oh, I know. I can get out to Doma. Won't be long before we get the next little patch piece. No, I think that's still at least a month or so off. You do? Mm-hmm. I do. How can you tell? Augmented. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more, 6 more coins technically needed to complete the armor upgrade. Mm-hmm. Okay, so you think it's about a month and a bit? About a month and 2 weeks. Or 2 months would be a good way to put it off, right? We're 5 weeks, or sorry, 6 weeks out. That's 2 months. So add 2 months and 2 weeks. That's, what, 8, 10 weeks from now? When the next major patch will be basically going if everything's encountered? You think? Pretty much. They're consistent at this point. You know, this isn't my first, Endwalker wasn't my first sort of run through. I'm from the original, so yeah. No, 1.0, 2.0. Heaven's Ward was a bit different. They were still trying to figure themselves. Same with ARR. They were still trying to figure out what they were doing. So there's that. Stormblood was sort of the first thing. Shadowbringers followed Stormblood. Was basically the first one that showed any sort of pattern after Stormblood. Okay, so Shadowbringers was basically very close to what Stormblood was doing. For timings and everything else. I sort of think they figured it out about Stormbloods. And then, of course, when Shadowbringers hit, everything played pretty much the same way. Yep. And then, of course, Endwalker hit. And at that point, we knew what was going on. And it's like, oh, Dawn Trail will hit shortly. So, yeah, no, we're ready for that, But, sure, basically a couple weeks after most people should have at least the set for whatever they main is roughly, about 2 weeks after a set's complete. A little more if it's random. About what they do. If I go to my armory chest and go back to sort, put that down there for a moment. That's probably going to trash. It's probably going to trash. Archangels. right? I'm just looking for, do I have, sorry, you know, that's Archangel as well, right? Yeah. Archangel, Cruiser's half gloves, Cruiser half gloves. Yeah, I haven't really had a armor. Or rusty slops of casting. Yeah. So, you know, for every run I've been doing, they're sort of expecting, you know, so many of these to pass by for people to be starting to get a full set of the gear, upgrade gear, and so on. They got the boots, and I've got that. Like, So, 2 out of this and none of that, but the 2, it probably, like I said, about 10 weeks by estimate. But the next stuff will be out? Yeah, pretty close. If they keep the schedule. That's why they said they want to certainly mix up the schedule too. Well, teleport came just right. So I'm gonna teleport. Ping! Like, yep, away you go. Right, so that's my next date on the schedule. So that's what? It's August towards the end. So September, October, about half November. So I'd say November 11th if I'm going to put a number down on it. It'd be kind of interesting because that's technically another major day. Isn't it, though? Isn't it, though? You in for all the levels of fun? I am. Oopsie, we lost a medic. Your short queue privilege has been revoked. Oh, perfect. We need this one. We've got a new runner. We do. We have a new runner here. Second raid, please bear with me here. Istolo rules. Oops, that's just what I just did, didn't it? I'm going to bring this into the tank pile. But yeah, I was thinking the other day, I know, didn't do that too often, about this. And I've been going back to the 50. I think I finally figured out what it should click to. Brahma and Leviathan as a dot element. Really? Mm-hmm. And you can tie it to ether charge, this whole button right here, to make this the central point of the mechanic too. So this basically turns into a cast that happens periodically. That just brings down a dot that ranges between thunder, or the lightning of Rama, and the whirlpool of Leviathan. That's it. That's it. I know. Oopsie. I know someone will complain, oh no, what about Shiva? If that was capable, there'd be all sorts of people angry that Shiva was, you know, sweet, summoner, I have to play summoner too? Meh. There's always someone like that. Right? Just that there's no change in our play, and there's no extra mechanic added for our 50 at the moment. It'll have to be added in the next major DLC pack. Okay, so we're only one charge off. I know, Ancient Flare doesn't hurt as much anymore. A rebalance of this might force people to play out the mechanics a bit more. True, true. Catch everyone off guard. But it's the most played one because it's needed for the main quest line now. Asheron. And that's not 50? No, this is our level 6 ability. 45, 35, 30, 6, 26. It's not available till 60. 62, 26, 30, 10, 52, 10, 40, 2. You know what I mean? Nothing here has 50 on it. You always have the first acquisition unless there's another thing that overwrites it. And at the moment, it's all the low level stuff. You really don't have 50 then. Nope. Which is kind of bad. That's why I said this should become our 50 trait. Something that alters that. Like I said, we're already summoning this out of the other. So what's it do? Well, I'd say it do something with the other pieces, because by this point we've got the Freak Titan Garuda. you know, little edgy thing that pops up and does its thing. Just have the same thing, but with a Rama edgy and a Leviathan edgy. They're both mainline primals we have to fight. Everyone has to fight them, so it makes sense in my books. Like, I see what you mean. If they weren't mainline primals like Odin, Odin's not a mainline primal, that's why I never suggest him. That'd be fun, but everyone would like, what's this? It's like, but Shizu isn't a mainline primal. It's like, correct, she isn't, but Phoenix is. And technically, not even Phoenix is. But we still got Phoenix anyway. Aoka. Usagi-san. I thought it was a starting gear with some line changes. Like, I know that backside. But the coloration's bothering me. We're going to put some mode here for the CS that's going to come after this. They're going to blow it up. Yeah, they're going to blow it up. Oh. Answers that question about the immortal snail, don't it? Oh. It's just like, yeah, no. Like, no. Someone needed to learn that lesson. Oh, no. True. It can show you the hit point quantities. Get in behind me, Salami. It doesn't show you the numbers? Not the individual, it shows you percentage. Someone's running a mod, and they shouldn't have said the number. Getting themselves caught. Right, I'm not gonna mention them, but, you know, don't be dumb. Right? They do them in like that? Nah, they can do themselves in. Sounds like they're not smart enough to recognize certain things. Pretty sure anyway. Yeses. Rude. Rude. It is rude. Because basically they're missing part of the fight in their cutscene. Angel Mew. Right. Yeah, no, that's... You know? Oh, but, did you not pay attention where it said Noob Runner in the mix? Right? No. Yeah, that never happened in Prey. It's like, I remember someone saying enjoy the cutscenes while they race through everything else. It's like, yeah, no. They never said that back, even right back in 1.0. Go away. Boomer spotted. Jeez, what are you doing playing the game if you don't like it? Here's my response. You're talking about just the MSQ itself. Well. GG's. Guys, you didn't even open the thing. Like, why is there no... Oh, never mind, got everything. So everyone else just buggered off. Happens. Just gonna... Yep. Just gonna flip those right there. I don't need them. Actually, 2 more for the slot. So there's that pile. Really gotta go through all that. Yeah, I do. Like, how much of that's still relevant? It'll be another grand clean out. It will? Yeah, it will. Doodly-doo. We'll get rid of that Zandy card. Didn't go far enough up. Nope. You go nuts with an inboard teleport system like that? Oh yeah. I would. I'd think it bloody brilliant. I'd be using it for common. Right? Depends on how badly it tingles, of course. Only because I know I'm a klutz and I stub toes. Does that count? I don't know. Hey, Thornton. Nice. Runner? Yep. I'm that kind of guy. But he's gonna get... Nope. It's down right between the blade swipes. Hit 60 we get... that. Right? I'm like, okay. No, so that's at 58, Dead Worm Trance, and then of course Astral Flow, which is our actual Death Flare, comes in. Ruby. Oh, that's what I wanted. Paralyzation. Little Titan for you as well. Shieldy. Nice illusion. The tea. Is that all you got, old man? For the CS. It could have been a winning ticket. Could have been a losing ticket. It's not going to be a good ticket anyway. Oop. Hey, look at that. Bap, bap, bap. Congratulations, here's 10,000 MGP. It did count. Oh, how rude. Okay, note to self, do not, right? Don't do that in a queue. It's like you lost a ticket. I did lose a ticket. They didn't even give me MGP for it. Oh well, let's go for a bounce because I can and it's here. Go for a bounce because you can and it's here. Because I can and it's here. It's also a 20. Woo! Boundy, boundy, bouncy, bouncy. Well done. That's a crap jump. That was a crap jump. Dun, dun, dun. Oops. Hello. I did not jump the right way. My mistake. You don't even bother with checking where the gold is? No, not absolutely not. Waste my time with that. Sounds like it's directly above, so I've got to do this, and then probably do a jump back. That's the jump I was supposed to take. Ta-da! Can you make that without that sprint? I don't think you can. I know you can make it with sprint. I don't think you can make it without sprint. Oh, where are you? It's having an absolute fun time here, aren't you? It's a playground. Gotta play. Woohoo! Time to go. No. Short answer is no, you can't. Besides, that's another close the gate. Aye, it is. A raid? A raid. I believe I already got my currency, though, don't I? I will after the raid. I only need 18 more coins. Yes, 18. And a standard raid is 40. Oh, so you definitely have it. I have it in spades. What kind of sub-sign nonsense can you get into? Ooh, there's a questionable question. Not much. Gonna have to do a quick run. Raids are like trials, but with more things. Yes. Black Cat. I believe this is also on my list of things to hit. New runner? Yep. New runners. Nice. A moonrise, is it? No problem. No problem. We'll drag you through. Someone's obviously forgotten about the fact the floor falls away.
Ripped to shreds.
Our challenger's first opponent, Black Cat. Can they hold their own against our feline ferocity?
I sharpened these just for you.
Beautifully dodged!
Can you dodge this, I wonder?
Yep. Making biscuits. Biscuit
Try
maker.
this.
Here it comes. Black Cat's lithe and lethal maneuver. My ring! Please bear with us while we repair the ring.
Going up.
Matty! Well, that was just it.
I'll gut you like a cod! You're miss.
Dum. You moved too soon.
A vicious blow! Oh, that'll leave a mark. Even I felt that one. Oh, but the challenger's still standing.
Second verse of this.
Randall!
A couple of my deaths have been because I've tried to do zoomies across this stuff.
To me, echo of my soul!
Do-do-do-do.
It's all over. Until next time.
GG for that route. Woohoo! See? Done and quick. It gives you enough for your weekly pile? It does, it does. So, currency, we've got our weekly. Yay! Where does that mean we stand with this? Ooh. Our book? Yes, our book. We had that one and this one. $150s. All right. Hundreds and fifties. Ooh, I can do that with the experts. So let's do the 50 and 60 dungeons. Let's do Keeper of the Take. That. Stone Vigil hard, because that's always fun. Is it Tasha hard? This Bale Source. Wall. Actually. Yeah, Bales our war, Great Governable, and we'll sign on to Anti-Tower. Those are mainline runs. The upper decks lie above. People like that, I'd like to stop the question. Well, if they lied below, I'd be worried. Being the upper decks. Like, you could just say this way to the upper decks. Oh. See? Much simpler. Someone's taking the heavy knight. Ooh, look. Hard. Very much so. I'd get rid of those that way. Yep. Yep. What do I get for clicking the wrong thing? Hard guy with the glasses. Nice. Nice. A Hidden Gorge Framers Kit. Which means now we'll edit plate this. We should find premium ways, aisles this, days. It's in here somewhere. Yeah. What you like? It's what we like. Right? I like this is the Mahjong plate. And this is the, like I said, the accent here, we have the 12-fold symbols. We like that. Mahjong Mastery for the borders. I do think that looks good for those. Bottom, just Far Eastern, because it looks better than that, in my opinion. Portrait frame. Eh. I don't like how it sticks out the top there, which is why I've been not having it. That's not so bad, though. Isn't? No, it isn't. People like, oh, do you actually have that there? Of course you do. Why not? Latest result, latest result. The others are not loaded into memory. It's alright. We have Pugilist, a Lancer, a Knight, and a Conjurer. Or Gladiator and Conjurer. 4-man team about to head out on some adventure somewhere. You agree with that? Of course I do. It's good. Oh, there we are. Great overall library. Hard. Neat. We're after the Bougie Man. I'm over here. Bum, 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 bum. Boy and the Dragon Gay. Now, of course, they mean happy, but still. Demon Tome. Ooh. Magic fire. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. 6 feet, 32. Culinary. What's this? Yeah, someone tried to cook goblins. Been a while since I fought this guy. You know what that means. Oh, still at about 400. Do 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 do. Ooh. Bunch of free stuff on the way, is it? Yeah. Not a lot of points, but still, it's points. Hey, free stuff's free stuff. I don't care. Fargo's Farrago. Used to be I could cast a bunch of things because before I had Ruin 2. Used to hard smack Ruin 2 as you would chase after people. Now not so much anymore. No, because they took away that. Most of our kit's automatic, so they probably took away all your inherent stuff like that. Dun, dun, dun. A panda. Four, three, two, one. Strix. Thanks in a cutscene anyway. Cool. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I know I could just hit, your thing and hit your leave button from there. Some people have that on macro for auto leave, pretty much. Right. Properties of tornadoes. I had to step in it. Oh, it's gonna hurt. No, that was dumb. Didn't bother double checking what it did. Jing. And nice. Nice. Ooh. Like, wait, you just came through there. I did. But this puts me right here where I can go up to the airship. Like, oh. See? It's like off there. Where are you putting it, my lady? Should have shuffled it. That's a thing. I know. I did not shuffle. My fault. Could have shuffled before you selected? Probably. But is what is, and you can't undo what you've done. No, you can't. So, we're just gonna have to settle with that. Yep. I want some speed. I want some stamina. I want some balance. Give me a speed boost. Give me another speed boost. Give me a stamina boost. A little bit off the acceleration, but that's okay. Speed, stamina, always first and second. One can argue the other three in whatever particular order. Stamina is what you need to get around the tracks. Speed's what you need to keep in front of people. Acceleration's how fast you get to your top speed. Meh. Cunning's how fast you go around the corners. Like, indeed. Roland! It's true, the tournament's upcoming. Wrong. Tournament box. I could see that. The only difference is with a player real world pick, you'd be stuck either having to have like sleeves with the cards in them. Or you would hand over this many of each card. I think it's like 3 of each card. 3 1s, 3 2s, 3 3s, 3 4s, 3 5s. And you have to pick like 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's kind of how you wind up with, in one of these drafts, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and a 5. It is, isn't it? It is. Well, if I was going to do the set in Final Fantasy's way of doing things, I'd choose a standard card size. Right? For these cards? Absolutely. Right? Instead of trying to go with like a square card, just a standard card, but I'd probably, you know, do the little number pack down here. Yep. Or you could, for instance, put number, 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 number. maybe do like a very nice, nice frame border, icon, star content. This. Right, but have the, instead of when they played, they're like they're fairly squarish. I'd play them more standard cards in size. I would. I think people would pay for a full set of cards, and then you just release them in boosters of bundles. So you'd have, for instance, the ARR base set, and then Heaven's Ward would be all the cards. Don't do boosters. Like, 10 or 3 card booster kind of things. That would just annoy the crud out of people. For a game like this, because you're also doing the collectible side of things. Yeah. And I can promise you, people like me would just wind up buying the set as a set. Right? Wait till a card group put out the, this is the Heaven's Ward set. And it's like a full set of all the Heaven's Ward cards in one bundle. Sabrent. You're not worried about names, is you? Not really. There's notes and things at the bottom, I think, going, hey, your microphone done your thing again. Yeah, I knew. Oh, there it is. It's just me? It is. Oh, how's that? Like, you see what I mean? There's 1, 2, 3s, and then this. But you couldn't tell them, like, pick this and that, unless someone was actually sleeving them. Like, oh, I see what you mean. Right? Yeah. Yep. That's not bad. AA44, and that's actually very powerful, too. That's a bit better an ace, but I'm going to go with that. 789 and 765. We'll go with it. All right. Shall we play then? We're first. Okay. Yeah, that was well played. Ooh, Prideful Stag. That's how you do. Oh my god. 2 points, 4 captures? 4 captures. Holy ow. Hmm. Yay! Holy hell, glance of this. Here, who I'm fighting next. Yeah. It's like I gotta get 2 captures on them. They had 4 captures. Like, what the heck, dude? Mr. Power Deck here. All right. See what you've got for deck, my dude. Your first play. Hmm. So we just tie. We get the 6 points, 4 captures. Because he loses the capture, my 1 cap. Strike. Still, my dude, I want to see that deck you put together, because that was crazy. Just outright murdered everyone. 877. Okay, I agree. 666. That's a bad card. 77. 7222. And 8 ace this. So you had a very powerful deck. Holy crap. Aw. But I got 4 captures. That's only 1 player though. No. I'm not gonna open them until after. Yep. Not like you can upgrade them if you hand in so many of the cards at once. That'd be great. It would. It'd kick a degree of ass. Oh, that it would. That it would. Ooh. Hmm. Gotta wait for the ring bells. I know. You like doot 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 doot. Unlike chocobos, this is always its own thing, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm being quiet. There's nothing else to talk about because we're still waiting for a timer. I know. Or are you going to go on things? Yes. There's the question. Oh, like no one's here. It's all right. Practice is practice. Okay, the recommended is 277. I agree with that. 2277, it's a good starter point. 88 is pretty decent. And actually the best 3 card there is. 5611 isn't actually a bad 1 card. Okay. 866, 876, that's not a bad 4 card. Better than what I'd say that is. 98 is just this. We'll play with this. This one here is probably the better play card. This and this, but I'm going to go with what I've got, what it recommends. See if I can play it effectively. I got no one else to show up to. No, just the bots. And we don't mind if we lose. A loss is just as equal as a win for learning how to do things. Okay, so we'll play 7-7 in the corner. All right. I'd have to play that if I want to capture that, but I should probably actually play it here. Like, really? Mm-hmm. Okay. Yay, there's my 5,000. Yes, it's a draw, but that's okay. All right, that's all right. Gives us a chance to do things. Exactly. And we're middle of the board, so let's see if we can play it this time. Exactly. Let's actually play that. Okay. Two captures and a win. Hooray! That means I face Prideful Stag. Actually, a low-scoring match. I'm gonna do that again. Now I can capture that card without threatening a card by doing this. Creative play. Like I said, playing stuff you normally would say is pretty crap is a good way to learn how to play. Like, that's bad cards. That is bad cards. Play it anyway. That's why I say, you know, draft is one of the formats that teaches you how to play any particular game better. It does? Has to. I mean, has to. Well, you're given limited resources and forced to be creative with what you do. Right? It teaches you the essentials of being clever with what you've got. If you're not clever, you'll find it's a pain in the ass. Some people can't play deck games without having to net deck stuff. It's spiky players, as the developers of Magic the Gathering put them. You know, your Timmies, your Johnnies, and your Spikes. Spikes like to win, and they'll play meta decks all the time. Just hide in the bushes, wait for someone. Come on, sign up for the tournament. So yeah, you know, they play the meta decks, they play the meta. Timmies don't care about the meta, they're just playing whatever big boom effects they like. Big monsters, big effects, things that go off with only like one or two cards that just do stupid things. Well, what would be the example cards from the early meta of Yu-Gi-Oh? I don't know what the current meta is. I only know what the early meta was, funny enough. Like, when it was only like the first 3 sets type thing. It was literally, you could state the 3 decks by the thing cards, right? Blue Eyes White Dragon would be like Timmy's card. Summon Skull would be Spike's card. Like, really? Yeah, Summon Skull was a good card way in the back. Now, not so much, but in the when the first 3 packs were out, Legacy of Blue Eyes, Labyrinth of Nightmare, and Metal Raiders. That's when those 2 cards were top of the meta. Huh. Right? Things like Black Hole and Raigeki, Timmy type cards. Also, technically, they're spiky cards at the same time. Cards can have more than one thing, after all. There wasn't a lot of early combos, I will admit. No, not in the standard fact, right? There was a lot of overlap. Now, I don't know if you could say there was a lot of, go with what it is. Hey, there's a player to play. Right? Okay, you're saying take Tataru. Can't argue with that. 9/9 and okay. 7/7 versus 8/3 5/5/5. Ace-9 versus that. It's okay. All the cards are basically the same. It's either bottom attack, top attack, Something like that. So we'll go with what we've got recommended. Nothing I can see that's truly outstanding. First. My 2 and 1 are not defensive. I can't really play them in a defensive purpose. Clever. So to draw out. He's not going to play it with a 1 out one way. Nope, he wins because he saved his own card and back. Well played. All right. Oh. Let us play Aura Fort of 3 clubs. Okay. Winner is you. That. They're 3 and 1. Holy crap. Someone just got Prideful Stag just took 3 caps. Right, so we're versus here. And we've got 2 points. So we can't possibly go to the top. Highest we can get is 4 points. 4 points. I don't know how many captures we can get here. If they get a win, they do this. If they draw, then yeah. Oh. Interesting. Oh well. See how Bear does that. Yes. Won't be last. So if Poro Bear gets a draw, they'll be, yep, there it is. 4. So I am technically in 3rd place with Gwent of 3 diamonds. Solid there. How's that work? Because it's Prideful Stag in 1st. Match still be in 2nd places, see? And then 4th place. Okay, so just skip 3rd. So there's just 1st, 2nd, 4th, 6th, 7th, 8th. That's what this deck was, thank you. 277. This is quite powerful. I like that. this. It's not bad. Okay. That's, it's not an unlike thing, but he's gone with a strong left-right, strong up-down, whatever. This is very powerful, and this is another triple again. And the top deck has the very strong 7/7 card, triple attack, another angle attack, and a three-way on the top. Hmm. Four gold, 3 silver. Not bad. Not what you want? No. But that's okay. Can't argue loudly with it. Mm-hmm. The real trick is you don't have the second healing weapon. That's true. I don't. But I've got the healing relic. Oh, that's right, you do. There'll be an upgrade to that in short order, too. Yes, there will be. That'll actually be coming up before the release of the next part. Yes, it will. Oh, I didn't think of that part. That's right, the northern half of that will have to release. If they're doing 3 parts, we'll have to release the next part. The occult? Yes, the occult. That makes me ask the question. Oh, not that one. Party Finder. Cult Crescent South Horn. Daily except Sunday, 9 a.m. Pacific. Public. FTB, any progress, all raid welcome. Huh. We might have to look into them. Maybe? Maybe. Oops, there we go. And we're playing someone else still. Alright, that's cool. Same guy? I don't know. Nope, someone else. Alright, so we hit the recommend. It's going to give us Urianger over the Twins. But I actually think the 888 is better. It's going to give us a hard up versus... I actually think that one might be better. Okay. In the top deck, we have... I think this one's a good one. Typhoon and... crap, I forget his name. In which case, we'd want this card again. Really? Mm-hmm. It's Typhon, which is Sneezy Dude. And I forget the name of the time. Lavina. Elvis. And we're on first. Play that this top corner here. The 5. Okay. Force the issue. Play that there. Here means I can play here and flip these two. Brings it back, thank you. You can capture one card and I can calm it back for a straight. Win. So I'm going to go for the draw. You played that out that way. Yep. Can't see what you've done. Cards don't let me play top politely because I play out my power card to take that card. A top card, really. It's terrible. All right, let's see what you can do. See what you got, Jonas. Ba, 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 ba. Well, that sort of sucks. I know I've got the win, but... It's going to be Lordling and 3 diamonds versus us 2. She's got one more than I do. Hey. Mm-hmm. Need a win and capture to basically guarantee victory. You're gonna get at least one capture. Go on, say it's blue. Oh, I don't go for it. Okay, very powerful. Wouldn't have mattered. Nope. I would have had to play my ace card in the bottom corner. So unless they... Oh, they won. I was going to say, unless they lose. So it's 3rd place for me. With 4 of green hands. Oh well. Hey. Place. To 3rd. Should be some silvers. So they did go with Tachiru. 7-8 vertical. Card. Ace 8 side 6-5. Striker here. And a triple line of leases. There. Alright. 2 golds. Oh, okay. Let's open the cards. Great. 2 Ifrits. Taru. Taru. Aldrin 10 Fingers. Rama. Modi. Another Rama card. Second Ballrun of 10 Fingers card. Third Ballrun of 10 Fingers. Still good. It was fun. All right. Now we do, nope. Nope. Sign on to Expert, which is the level 100 dungeon. And close the fishing thing. 9 minutes? That's okay. That's okay. We don't mind the wait. So, So what are we up to? We're headed out to Crescent Isle. If we can get there in time. And why are we headed there? Well, we have enough. I was just paying attention to myself when I looked at my currency to realize I got 2,000 of these and I'm just sitting on them. And that's a silly thing. I'm not spending 1,000 to get to Tulliola. That's silly. Especially when you can get to Tulliola for 300 and nothing more. But they really do need to add a aetheryte right here at the at this. Hanu. Obviously, there's nothing additional for the thing, otherwise it'd be that. Yeah, I only have the Soma. Samurai. Bong bong. These remind me of Godblade. Punch dagger. Right? Let's get all of them. No. You can get most of them. You can complete getting all of them. But in all explanation point, you really don't need more than 5 rolls. Right? Yeah. A caster for damage, magical DPS, range DPS, melee DPS, a tank, and a healer. Those are what you want, because then you can complete every quest line there is in the modern set. Because it's done, right? Ever since Shadowbringers, they did it by roles instead of individual job quests. I kind of miss that. But, you know, it also means they didn't have to do as much to complete everything. That's asking for trouble, you think? Can be a little. So what we've done is we've sort of done the clean part between, right? You know, that's the post game for Dawnbringer completed. Right, now we begin the next main story quest upline. Will be basically introducing what we're up to for the next one. I hope we're actually headed to Mercidia. The frozen north of Othard sounds fun, but my honest answer is that sounds like something. What's the right way to put it? I don't think that would be the same, to be honest. Yeah, this place lacks a deep water port. Now, that's something. Right? Oops, the DPSs are quick. The tank and the healer aren't so well. Oh, there they go. They must be a party. You figure? I'm gonna guess so. Viewing cutscene, viewing cutscene. Evening.
Ah, you've come. I'll begin by wearing you down.
Amra Belladonna, Lady Urbosa Hanosaku.
I've created new endless for you. Not all are warriors, but they will follow orders. Kill and survive and so forth. Here, I shall prepare the stage for battle.
Aw, you want to dump. I think they'll find with what they've done, yes, it lowers the damage, right, for boss fights, but I think they're going to find throws out a number of, well, it won't mess up a Black Mage's cast set, but it definitely messes our cast range up.
The memories of a physician. One who saves lives should be reluctant to die.
Ooh, this could also be, in which case tie in this to actually do something else as well. At higher levels. Ow. I misjudged my initial spot. That's okay. There's North.
You
There's North.
overburdened the system. No matter. It served its purpose.
Oh, EOS. All right. Do. They got killed right at the end when they bled out. Bled out on the floor. Slurp with the glass straw. Love that thing. I know it's just a borosilicate tube that's been nicely rounded at either end, but still. I'll hold.
Next, we visit the prison of sinister repute. I need not compel them to fight.
Oh, this is going to be fun. I don't think Lady, Amira, or Hanu are, shall we say, super familiar with the fight coming up. Preserve prisoner. Sounds like they're like, you know, sounds like they've got jam or something. Preserves. I don't care. I'm saving my dragon for the first opening for this next section. We'll use a ruin though. 4? I gotta wonder if they'll ever give us back our ruin too.
These are loyal executioners. They shall deal appropriately with criminals.
Famine, war.
Your sentence is death. How long can you defy it? Criminals may run, but they cannot escape.
I misstood in that one. Am I targeting you? Can I hurt this?
Beginning to tire? Good. I bid you continue on.
Gotta beat back your thing, otherwise you can't hurt anything else. Makes sense. Yay! Gonna roll for that when we can.
Memories from an age rife with death. The desperation will serve well. The enemy is at the gate. To arms, good soldiers, protect your kingdom.
He sounds so disingenuous about that. Wow, I did not hit that. I'm gonna need Phoenix for this first piece. Yep. Oh, I've rolled for both. Nice. Oh, they're in for a cutscene anyway.
An amalgam of memories. Let us see how it fares. It is the midst of the storm surge. Countless lives are lost in the senseless conflict. The war swells in scope and intensity. The bombs rain down without pause or mercy. The spark of life is dimmed with every blinding flash. Death is everywhere, pillaging the promise of the future.
Yep, why am I getting punched? Their tank's down, that's okay. I've got 2 shields up for that sort of routine. Back line on that one. Gee. Ooh. Got a hat and a smart. You got a lot. I do. And that means very little. It does? It does. Why? Because when you get down to it, you'll watch, you'll blow right through all that. Ain't that the truth? Really? Yeah. It kind of is the truth. Anyway. Clear. Let's see how the tiles treat me this night. Hooray! Oh, and it's going to be a fast round, too. Here we go. 3. How much further can I get? Can I get to Dodo-zan? Oh no, someone's walked away from the thing. They'll kick themselves. It's like, no! You're on a 30-minute cooldown for Mahjong, which is already like a stupidly high wait time anyway. Haha! Bummed. Normally you don't do this. Everything else I wouldn't do this. But for Mahjong, I will. And they recently added some new stuff. Yes. That was at the Mog store, and I didn't see them add anything for housing, but sometimes they don't announce that. So I'm just going to double check here. Preview, new. Nope, just the orange tree, so probably nothing else interior new. Yes. I want to know what that is. Price-wise? Yeah, price-wise. What is that? Oh boy, spell orange. Oh, for flip's sakes. Give me a half moment just to think about it. 24,000. They're not badly priced. No. Oh, we do have to see. It's like body. 1. All. Do 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 do. I want to see how much it's appreciated. I've forgotten what it's called. This is how much I care. Wait, what? So, copying log, weaving, summertide. $222,000. And it's down from 250. So yeah, no, now they're starting to come down. So some people are paid a few mil that way. All right. We got Nimbus again. Smiley. Mag. Yeah. Ooh. 4 out of the WAP. All right. Throwing this early is going to give away what I'm up to, but I should. I'm south. Okay, it's not east first. I get east second. Smiling gets east last. 2 south's already down. 1 east. North. Okay, 1 north, 1 that. 2 south. What'd you do if you wound up getting... I'm not going to pawn that. 2 easts are down. 3 souths. Fifth that, because I don't want to get caught with that on this side. 2 wests. 2 easts, 2 wests. The most I can do is get a pair of any of those. Except south.
Small mercies, I suppose.
And smiling politely was being evil. No reachy, no warning. Was an evil one, my dude. Was an evil one. I don't have enough to pawn my way through. I could, but then be forced to try to do that. Still use it as a pair. That's true. Smiling was making that choice. You sure? Very. East is far more dangerous than north. All right. So I just need here or here and throw that, and we're good. We get a 3. I'd prefer to get the 3 than throw the 5. So then it looks like I'm trying to build a half flush. Right? But then all my discards up to that point are characters with some bamboo. Alright, Magnus. Ever call a kid Magnus? Nah. I don't know what I'd call a kid.
Tread cautiously now. Nothing worthwhile was ever achieved without risk. Victory is at hand, is it not?
Oh, damn. Damn. I'm gonna pawn that, what the fuck, lol.
You won't rest on these laurels, of course.
Oh, frackin' Magnus. Ouch. Ouchies. That was violent. That was utterly violent. Just take me back and me out of my misery. Jesus. That was violent. Well, that was just... That was violent. I've got an all pawn way out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Biff, biff, biff. If you get the 7, throw this. We'll go the pairs. Reachy pairs? Reachy pairs. I don't want to throw that just yet. Right, looks like I'm still building a hand, not I'm just sitting on something waiting for a 6 or a 7. If I can get a 6 or a 7, we're golden. If I start getting these completed as pawns, concealed pawns work just the same. Oh well.
Tread cautiously now.
I hope she takes you for points. Dangerous.
Unfortunate, but such is life.
Oh well. It's not enough to kill Magnus, unfortunately.
We shall make up for the ground we lost, yes?
Oh, I didn't want to play it. Would you have played it? I probably would have played it. Sounds like Smiling had a great hand. It's 10 pi on my draw, man. Oh, well. Well, that's a pair anyway. So Smiling was saying that. That's just mahjong, baby, says Magnus. Two norths. East. I'll throw the west. Break it. Mm-hmm. Now that makes me upset. Should throw on this. Yeah, we kept that. Gone for a half flush. Oh well. Sometimes you think you're doing right. Other times, uh-uh. All I need to do is get this cleaned. It's just dragons. I get a 1 or 4, throw the 8, wait on a 4 or this, something like that. You get the 7, throw the 5. Ooh. Do that? Mm-hmm. That puts me out on a 9, which there's only 2 left of. Or 6, which there's only 2 left of.
Tread cautiously now.
I have that as Dora.
Victory is at hand, is it not? You won't rest on these laurels, of course.
Hanging on by 200. I've had 0, and I've seen 0. It's a good game. At this point, I'm aiming for 0. I don't blame him. Okay, I've got 2 pair. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6 is kind of out of my position. Technically, so is the 5. Magnus says he called the draw right after the double Brawn. You probably would have played that. Attempt at 13 Orphans. Oh yeah, I would have played that. Okay.
Tread cautiously now.
I don't think 9.
Unfortunate, but such is life.
Oh well. He's east, so he takes bigger hit on it.
We shall make up for the ground we lost.
Oh
yes.
no. 500. Oh.
A refreshing diversion, made all the more enjoyable by your victory.
That was brutal. Poor Magnus. He got puddle stomped in the corner. Just But just pair of twin boots coming in. Boot. Mine was harsher at 1200. 800 or 8,000 points and then 1200 for 2,000. It's just like, holy. Smiling just basically went, oh, holy shit. I don't blame him. I did too. It's like, oh, it's ouchies. That is ouchies. That was just brutal. But that's the way the game plays. If the tiles hate you on some days, they hate you. So, tomorrow. Well, today is, of course, Thursday. Tomorrow, Friday. So tomorrow we're back with the Tertium Heresy. That's right. Oopsie, put the music on. We're back with the Tertium Heresy tomorrow. Yeah? Yeah. That means time to deal with more heretics. Shoot them, blast them, kill them. I think we start off with a shotgun because Arbitus love their shotguns. But we'll see what we get. Play it as we go? Absolutely. We'll have to see how the whole thing plays through because it's not just the DLC of the new character, but it's also the voice acting. It's also the whole new skin setups. And it's all the mini scenes that they redid as well. Oh, really? So if we want for that, hey, join me tomorrow for the Tertium Heresy. We'll be back on Warhammer 40k Dark Tide. Episode number, I don't know. I got the number written down somewhere. I'll put it in as the next one. Doggo DLC. So if you're in for it, hey, come in tomorrow, 7:30 Mountain Standard, 6:30 Pacific, 9:30 Eastern. Coming up on Monday should be more Final Fantasy, unless they have a maintenance, in which case more of the doggo. Woohoo! She's a good doggo. Absolutely best doggos. I'll have to get some names done, won't I? Anyhow, with that, we're going to run away, but let me thank all those who tuned in tonight. Yay! If you catch this on replays, hey, thank you. And if you're watching this on the YouTube's playlists, hey, thanks again. Till next time, I'm out of here. Laters!